think it's on. Oh, I don't know. My recording light's not on. Well, anyways, welcome to another exciting adventure. Where did my wife go? Why is she not behind me? Anyways, happy Father's Day. We're going to my dad's house for Father's Day celebrations. It's a little windy. We got a tropical storm on the way. It'll be here tomorrow, which means there won't be no more optimum riding time probably for a few days this week. It is very windy out right now, but again, the storm shouldn't be here till tomorrow. Weather forecast shows no rain today, so it could be right, it could be wrong. I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everybody's having a good Father's Day. I'm enjoying it. We're gonna go see my dad. The kids got me some awesome stuff. And we're just out enjoying the ride. Now, last weekend, I shot a video going to my dad's house last weekend, but the shutter setting was wrong, and it overexposed everything. Like, it was all white, you couldn't see shit. So this is kind of a replacement video for that one, since we're going back to my dad's house again, because that was for my daughter's birthday party. We gotta stop at the local 7-Eleven here. Waiting for the wife to get here. I got a quarter tank. I might even have to put gas in the bike. I don't know, but we'll see you guys when we get going again. So we gotta stop here, grab some stuff, and then we'll be back on the road. Alright, we're getting going again here. Leaving the old 7-Eleven. We gotta make a stop at Lowe's from my dad's Father's Day gift. And then that'd be it. Off to my dad's house after that. We're gonna wait for the wife. We're not leaving her today. She gets frustrated when I leave her in the dust. For these guys here. One more. I want to pull out the last second. I could have made it, but like I said, we're waiting for the wife. We're gonna go back up through the village here. We came through the village the other night on the nighttime video. We're gonna go back up this way. It's just a little less traffic to deal with. There's a lot of people on the road today, and a lot of people running around crazy because there's a tropical storm on the way. It's not even gonna be that bad. It's just this was a weak one. Something like a couple years ago. Well, actually about 10 years ago now. Maybe 15, going on 15 years. We had a fairly strong one come through. Hurricane Isabel. We ended up losing our first place we stayed at because of that hurricane. Hurricanes here on the East Coast, sometimes they come up to us, and sometimes they're bad. Sometimes we get lucky. Most times we just get tropical storms, or we just get skimmed by the storm, Isabel was a. I mean, I guess it was kind of a direct hit in a way. Kind of was a direct in a way. I mean, we had a lot of rain beforehand. That's what caused the majority of the damage when the hurricane came through. Was the fact that we had like a week of rain beforehand. And then when Isabel came through, which it was like a really strong category 1 hurricane, I think it was. I don't know. I don't even think it was a 2 anymore. It was forecasted to be a 2, but I think it ended up being a really either mid to high or mid to low 1. But it's still, it screwed it up around here. We had flooding. We had trees down. I mean, it's nothing compared to what like Florida and Louisiana and sometimes South Carolina and Georgia get hit with. Nothing compared to what they got hit with, but that was the most severe one we've had in our area in recent memory. And then you have, people around here, they drive like morons anyways. Majority of them do. So then you have people that drive around and, oh, I want to go drive around in a hurricane. I want to go drive around in a tropical storm, and it's like flooding out, and people are out driving around and then they get stranded. I should have had the camera rolling when we left the house. There's a church right up the road from my house, like literally right there at the corner, diagonal from my house. And I was turning down that road, and a minivan came up. And it's a one-way. I was going the right way. A minivan came up the wrong way. If I hadn't been on the outside lane waiting to, getting ready to make the turn, because I stay in the middle lane instead of being in the far left when it comes to that turn. Because this happened to me before where someone comes up the wrong way. No one reads the street signs down there where I'm at. So, come up the wrong way, and luckily I was on the outside lane kind of back a little ways because I was able to miss getting, steering right into them because they just came out of nowhere. Like literally they were in the intersection as I made the turn. Like they were right there at the light as I was making the turn. So had I been in that lane, I wouldn't have had any reaction time. They would have driven right into me. So I didn't start the camera. I said, well, I'll start the camera from when we get going down the road. So there was a bunch of people standing outside the church and everything. And I was trying not to film, just random groups of people standing around. So, but yeah, that was my close call for the day. So, here's the hoping I stay safe all day today. Because as the weather gets closer, the people are going to drive dumber. And then when marijuana gets legalized on July 1st in our state, people are really going to lose their goddamn minds. I mean, people drive high and drunk now as it is, but when they make it legal, people are really going to be doing it then. Even though you're not supposed to do it that way. You're not supposed to, smoke up and then drive. People still do it. So, I'm just, gonna have to be more careful than I've ever been. I mean, I'm always careful I'm out on the bike, but I'm really gonna have to watch it when all the stoners get on the road. Me personally, myself, I've never smoked it. I don't need to. I don't have a need to do that. No offense if some of you guys that watch my channel do that. I'm talking about the ones that get out there and they're doing it every day. For 12 hours out of a day, they're high. Talking about the people that just do it recreationally with no care for nobody else. They don't think about anybody else. They just get out there and they're putting everybody at risk. Those are the people I'm talking about. If you got a medical condition and you need to use it, then that's fine. Or if you're just the occasional, then that's fine. As long as you're not, oh, I'm going to go out and get high, and then I'm going to go get in my car and go look for something to go eat, you know? Or I'm just going to go high, you know, smoke up while I'm driving to my friend's house or whatever, you know? Wait till you get there. So that's what I'm kind of dreading after July 1st in my state. The legalization of marijuana. Because people are not going to be driving with any kind of common sense, and they kind of already don't in a way anyways. So far there's been more motorcycle accidents this year than the 3 years previously combined in my area. Not my state, my area. But just this year we've had 3 motorcycle fatalities within the last 2 months. All because the cars weren't paying attention. One car ran a red light. Sideswiped the dude on a motorcycle. And there was that night I got off of work and there was a motorcycle accident. And they had the car pulled off the side of the road and they had the 3 intersections roped off. Because his motorcycle was in that many pieces. It was strewn across 3 intersections right in front of the police station. And one of the wheels from the motorcycle was stuck in the windshield of the car. And then the guy was on the ground and underneath a sheet in the intersection. And the driver was handcuffed. The driver of the car was handcuffed. So I think that was drunk driving. I think that one, what that one came out to be. And then my sister's boyfriend, one of his really good friends, got killed on a motorcycle out in my mom and dad's county 2-3 weeks ago now. So yeah, so gotta be safe out there, guys. If you're on 2 wheels, you gotta be more aware than the drivers of the cars. It was a nice little cruise, you know. We're going down through the city here. Traffic's not too bad. I'm on the one of the secondary roads that run parallel to the main road. The main road is that way, and then we're gonna be on this way because there's a lot less traffic on this road today. A lot less traffic. So the old bike's running good. Got her tuned and tweaked up a little bit more. Worked on it the other day, so she's doing good. We got a little ways yet to go till we get to the bridge that crosses over to my parents' area, neck of the woods, if you will. Like I mentioned in the previous video when we went to mom and dad's house, but the video wasn't useful. You know, we couldn't use any of the footage because of the shutter setting. But we literally have to go over the river and through the woods to get to my parents' house. So I always tell the kids, over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go, you know. It's kind of funny how it worked out that way. Come on, light. One thing about going this way, the lights are longer because you got less traffic, so they don't trip the lights as often. I'm waiting for the wife to catch up. I'll get over, she catches up to me. Give the guy a little flyby saying, hey, appreciate you cutting me off. Well, pulling out the last second, not really cutting me off. Ooh, bump. And you get into the slow Sunday drivers, which is fine. Just don't drive slow in front of me. I'm not out driving crazy, but I want to go faster than 40. We'd like to go faster than 40 if at all possible. Come on. Well, let's go, people. The people in this Kia need to like get out of the faster traffic lane. I'm gonna try to take one of the more scenic routes to my parents' place. Instead of turning at the next instead of turning at the next intersection, we're gonna go straight, and I'm gonna take you guys up to Lee Hall. It's an old Civil War era plantation that was turned into a Confederate hospital during the American Civil War. It's also a really cool old train depot and bed and breakfast there in the town of Lee Hall. So we're going to go that way. You know, they say the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, so we're trying not to turn off too much here. We're going to take the straight line approach. She's already got bridge toll. There's a little bit of a wooded area we can cut through, and it makes for nice footage. It's also one of the more haunted roads as well. So certain times of the year, at night, you go down there, you get kind of like a really creepy feeling. It's a road that runs in between the land that used to be Enview Plantation and what is now, you know, government-owned land. But there's some houses down there. But that road borders the battlefield, one of the battlefields for the city here. Because there was a Civil War battle in my city. A very prominent one. So it was all part of the John McClellan's Peninsula campaign in 1862 to push the Southern forces out of this area. And they used to, I don't know if they do anymore because of now COVID. I think all that stuff has been canceled, and I don't know if they're going to have it back because of political climate and everything right now. But we don't talk politics on this channel. They haven't had a reenactment in a while. But it's been the Civil War reenactments. Used to go to them all the time when I was coming up through the grades. I enjoy history a lot. I enjoy the cause and effect of certain events in history as well. you know, I studied all aspects of American and European history. So when I was in school, I just enjoy history. My family and I were originally from Illinois. We only moved down here because my dad had a better job opportunity. So I'm glad he did, because if it never, you know, never would have moved down here, I never could have gotten the chance to, when I was growing up, to go to battlefields and experience, you know, visiting Civil War, Revolutionary War era battlefields. Getting to travel all the way up to New York, go see some sites of you know, skirmishes throughout the French and Indian War and American Revolution, along with playing with a Revolutionary War period musical reenactment group, you know, fifes and drums. So that was a good opportunity in my life as well. So I'm very grateful for my parents moving us down here. I got to experience so much history in such a small area. I mean, this is a really small area to have so much history from both the American Civil War, Revolutionary War, you know, the time the Jamestown settlement was settled in the early 1600s. The area where Pocahontas lived at, all that's right in this area where I live at. So I'm really, really grateful for it. So that's why with a lot of these rides in this channel, we're gonna go to some of those historic areas. Obviously, we're not gonna go riding into the Great Dismal Swamp, but we can ride up to where the Great Dismal Swamp starts at. You know, that's a pretty cool area up there. I've been up there a few times. We're not riding into it though. Definitely do the historic triangle, which is Colonial Williamsburg, well, it's Colonial Yorktown, Colonial Williamsburg, and Jamestown. We're gonna do that in a couple weeks here. I've been wanting to do that one. It's just my work schedule and home schedule just hasn't worked out to be that way yet. But we're gonna do that. We're gonna ride up and, you know, take a tour through Yorktown and go up to Colonial Williamsburg. Go to the areas that you don't have to pay admission to get into, and, you know, kind of do some filming up there. And then we'll save our dollars up for later on in that day to actually pay for admission into the Jamestown settlement, and we'll go walking around inside the Jamestown settlement, do some filming in there, see what is it? Oh, they recreated the 3 ships that brought them to the New World. They got them there. They have a fully rebuilt settlement all behind the, you know, location where some of the original walls was at. They have archaeological finds that they found in there from the original English settlers. They have actual active archaeological site there where you can actually watch them. So it's really, really cool. It's come a long way with that. So we're going to do a ride up to there. We're going to go do that, you know, do the historical triangle. And then hopefully in September, we're going to do the Iron Butt Challenge, where we're going to ride all the way up to Winchester. Leave about 3 in the morning, ride up to Winchester, go to the mountains up there, get something to eat at some of the really cool places to eat up there. And take the trip back. I'm gonna do 1,000 miles in 24 hours with 2 of my friends, so that'll be a good time. So that's all what's coming up, you know. Just need to fit it around the weather, because we have this tropical storm coming, and then There's always bound to be another one right around the corner from it. We usually get tropical storms pretty quickly back to back around here. We could have gone straight there, but we're gonna make the turn up here because I want to show you guys this really cool bed and breakfast. So this is the town of Lee Hall we just drove through. There's not much to see. That's the old train station there. This rail line is the original one from way back in the days of the Civil War and previously before the Civil War a little bit. That's the bed and breakfast right there. It's really cool. Oh, there we go. That's really, really nice. It has been there for a long time. I'll have to look up the dates and put them in the comment section. This is the town of Lee Hall. I hate this corner. Just because I can't see what's around it. There we go. Very bad spot to keep those hedges. There's one of the bigger houses. That one's fairly old. It's a couple hundred years old there. Nice old house. Cool old truck right there. And up here is Lee Hall Plantation. So that's Lee Hall Plantation back there in the woods. You can't really see it. It's been closed for a while now. I don't think they do any... Well, they got new hours listed now. But it's up in there. It's back in there a little bit. You can kind of see it through the trees there. It's really cool. All this used to be part of the plantation. This, across the street here, everything, all this out this way. This is all used to be part of it, Lee Hall Plantation. And it used to be a Confederate... it was converted into a Confederate field hospital during the Battle of the Peninsula Campaign. They had their window down in their car. Alright, so across the field over there, you see those two little houses, and across that field over that way, that's Enview Plantation. So there was two plantations really close together right here. And they're also both two historical battlefield markers as well. And because of it. This was converted into a field hospital as well, but I think... I'm not sure which side ended up capturing this one. I think this one was held by the... This one was held by the Confederates as well, I do believe. I'm not sure if the Union ever captured this one during the battle. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It's a little plantation compared to the big one back there. That's the original house and everything right there. We're gonna take the cut-through road because there's a military installation up this way and I don't want to get any of it on film. This is the road that's fairly haunted. It's Crawford Road. It's got 2 F's. It's a great road though. It's a little windy. I haven't been down here in a while. They put a lot of houses in. Be careful because this road, people do come around here on the wrong sides of the road sometimes. So we want to have fun on the road, but we want to be safe about it too. I kind of got a little close to the center line. really bumpy in certain spots too. If I hit a bump at the wrong angle too fast, I'll fly off the damn road. So I'm kind of just taking it a little easy. I just readjusted the suspension on here too, so a lot smoother now through here. Careful, this is where the accidents happen at down here. Right at the bottom down here. Because this turn, you see how the trees kind of hang in the road there. Ruin my fun on the road, why don't you, car? Ruin my fun. So we gotta kind of wait for the wife anyway. She's a little ways back there now. It's really pretty through here though. It's a lot of nice trees and everything, and so this is all part of the battlefield, but technically, you know, the battle was huge. And you know, a lot of area has been built up now and everything, so and down here they've cut a lot of trees out down here. They've actually put another neighborhood down here. I'm kind of going slow, letting the wife catch up. There used to be a house here, it's gone. They got rid of it. They're going to eventually cut all these trees out, I think is what they said they're going to do. It's a shame too. And the breeze is so much cooler going through here. It feels so good because we're in a nice shaded area. Well, the breeze feels so nice. Don't like what they've done with this road. The road used to go down to the right. Used to go down that way and cut through. So they cut out that whole part of the road. It was a really cool spot where you could go through here like that. It was really, really nice, especially on a bike. There comes the wife. I see her now. But yeah, the road, I'll show you where the road used to come out at, because it's right up there. They still have the entrance there, but the road doesn't go anywhere now. So it used to come out right here. That used to be where it came out at. Now can't come out that way no more. Sucks because it was nice. That was one of the really good parts of that road was the ending. But oh well, that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to put that neighborhood in there, and well, as the neighborhoods go up and more people move into areas, they're going to take away some of the better, you know, parts of the area around here. That was always a really nice road to go through because of you cut off all the traffic. You don't have to take this road back all the way up to this intersection here. And it kind of flowed nice through the woods back there, but now they've messed up the whole ending of it by having that road dump out into a neighborhood. We're gonna let the wife get around me because she's gonna have to pay for my bridge toll. on, baby. Catch up. I'm not going very fast. I'm gonna have to get on this lane and let her get by. The new Broncos are so ugly. There she is. And get over, woman. This be the bridge that separates this side of the water from my parents' half of the world. That down there is Yorktown Beach. That's the historic Yorktown area right over there in the beach. That's the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay up that way. And that way as well goes up river towards Jamestown. And then it dumps back out in Chesapeake Bay up that way as well. This is the York River during the American Revolution. Cornwallis and his guys from the British Empire there, they had a blockade run off through here. They were trying to block off this whole river, and the Americans and the French and the Germans and all that, they had batteries on this side of the river as well as up the river, and they were shelling the shit out of the British ships. They were shelling the shit out of Yorktown because the British held Yorktown. And it was a big siege of the Battle of Yorktown, and that's what ultimately won us our freedom from the English crown. Is the English decided, you know what, y'all ain't worth it no more. And they couldn't hold up, so they decided to get out. Now we're over the river, and we went through the woods over there, and we'll go through the woods. Yeah, we'll go through the woods over this way again too to get to my parents. Probably have to get some fuel too. This is where all the traffic's at. Coming over here to get away from all the crazies in the city. Hopefully I got the audio fixed on the GoPro too. There's not a lot of popping and cracking like there was in the last video. Of course you're not gonna let me over, are you? Alright, let's stay in this lane. Well, we know where we're going. We get separated. We're going to the same location, so. Oh, I see Scoot's Barbecue is hopping today. You know what? Everyone says they got good barbecue. I've never ate there. In all the years they've been open, I've never been there to eat. Get a little backfiring action going there. It's that D-cell pop, you know? He don't even look at nobody. He's riding us. He's riding his own ride there. He ain't looking at nobody. He ain't ready. I whip my hand out. He's just like, look forward, gotta look forward, gotta look forward. Some people are like that. I'm not like those typical well, I'm not like those people that get a bad rap for riding a Harley. I'm not a Harley snob, okay? I don't care what you're riding. I'll wave at you. I'll dap you, whatever. If you're in trouble alongside the road, I'm gonna stop. Because you're a biker, you know? I don't care what bike you ride. I may not personally, you know, like that bike, but who cares? You're still on the bike. You're out there doing your thing. And I'm going to stop and give you a hand if I can, you know? If you need it, I'll help. You could be on a Honda Grom. I don't care. I'm using the front of my boot right now to pull up on the lever because damn, legs hurting from the hip a little bit right now, a little sore. So normally I use the heel method for going up in gears, but today I'm just gonna pull up on the front of the shift lever there with my boot. I want to put my legs out on the bars, but the way people have a tendency to sometimes just slam on the brakes around here and just come to a stop or get over the next lane like that idiot's doing. I don't want to have my legs up just in case I gotta grab this fucking floorboard brake. It's because I'm trying to get away from you guys, because I see what happens when cars bunch up in one area for too long. Had too many close calls, and I don't want to be a statistic. I have a family and a loving wife and kids. I don't want to miss out on anything in their life, so I try to stay as safe as I can. And yeah, you know, gone a little fast before on the bike, and yeah, I've done a few things that, you know, in my past on bikes you probably shouldn't have done. That I'm older and maybe a little wiser now. Not really a whole lot to see off of these two roads here. It's just kind of like, you know, car dealership, gas station, repair shop. I'm just glad I got the bigger memory card for my camera. Alright, I'll hang back a little bit and put my legs up. Kind of get a little bit of air up my pants legs here. These are called the nut coolers. When you put your leg out like that and you get the cold air coming up your pants leg, you see that blowing right up here? Yeah! Nut sack air conditioning. That's what that is. What a great day. I'm just glad the weather's holding for now. And there's so many cool ass little back roads all through back here. It takes you down to the water. There's another bed and breakfast. It's the old mansion. That's the old parish I was talking about. That's the place is old. That's Abington Church. It's got a lot of old ass graves in there. Warner Hall Mansion is down that way, and it was owned by George Washington's grandfather. And used to be a plantation, yes, but it's been converted into a bed and breakfast now. It's really, really nice. It's very expensive to stay there. It is very, very nice, though. And there is another plantation that is on the other end of the county that was also owned by a member of George Washington's family as well. George Washington used to go to the mill that was down off of my parents' road. There was an old mill down there. That's why it's called Haynes Mill Road. It used to be off of the Haynes Mill Pond. And it used to be an old mill on that road. And George Washington used to, when he was in this area, before he moved to Mount Vernon and all that, when they used to live down in this area with his parents and his grandparents in this area down here, he used to go down there and he used to go get take the flour and the grain down to the mill and get the flour. And it's pretty cool. There used to be a school there until a tornado took it out. Little old county of Gloucester here. But yeah, it used to be a... oh shit. There we go. It used to be a middle school there until a tornado a few years ago took it out. That was that was the biggest tornado to hit this area ever. There was buses and trash and crap all throughout the field, out on the road out here. It was bizarre. Be stopping at the Lowe's soon. That's still a flea market there. Coming up the Lowe's. Let me get my dad something for Father's Day. Not sure where the wife is going to end up parking at. I'm going to park out somewhere where she's going to see me. This is the area, this is the side of the store she's going to want to be on. I'll park out here for her. Alright, well we'll be back on the road shortly. There's a really cool road that goes back up that way. We'll be going that way when we get out of here. That's a really windy road. It's a lot of fun too. My son hates that road. He's really gonna not like it when the wife takes him down there. He cannot stand that road. It's got such a big ass fucking dip. He doesn't like it because of that. So, but let me get this helmet off here. Well, we'll see you guys in a few here. We'll be back in a little bit. As soon as the wife gets in and out of the store, we'll be back. All right, we're back in action here. Leaving from the Lowe's. See, I told you it wouldn't take that long. For y'all, it was instantaneous. All right, I think it's Yep, alright, we're recording. Good, good, good. On gas. We are really low on gas. We got enough to get there, but we'll have to definitely get some more for the return trip. So this little road I like going down a lot. It's it's pretty twisty. It's just really twisty in a few spots. It's a lot of fun. My son absolutely hates this road, so the wife's gonna go real slow, but we're gonna go over the hill. We're gonna, as long as there's no cars in front of me, we can go over the hill pretty quickly. I mean, I'm not gonna be going, you know, no 70, 80 over the hill. We ain't trying to jump the damn thing. Come on. Oh, he's not gonna be able to pull right in. He's gonna come to a stop. Yeah. But here's the part where I said we're over the river and through the woods. This is where we go through the woods to get to my parents. Say you're supposed to do 20 down this road. Pish posh. It handles great at faster than 20. Straight getting it. Whee! There we go. That was 65 over that hill. You never know what's at the bottom of it. There's a nice little cow farm over there. I like coming down through here. There we go. My son absolutely hates that road. He doesn't like big hills. He said, "Daddy, I don't like big hills. Why is Mommy gonna follow you down the road?" I said, "I'm sorry, buddy. Just Mommy's gonna go slow for you." His helmet comes in this week, so he'll be taking rides with me. He's excited about that. Kind of waiting to see where the wife is at here. Should be right behind me. Got a car coming now anyway, so I mean, I had more than the time to go, but waiting on her a little bit. In fact, I keep them from driving too fast down this road that we're going to, because if there's no one in front of me, I'll just fly up it. There she is. Okay. Come on, bike. There we go. My foot got caught. so nice. Sometimes there's not a lot of traffic on it. You can just kind of cruise. Sometimes you get stuck behind people. But it's still a nice cruise, you know. If there's I can't talk. If there was enough time or enough fuel, more importantly, because I gotta go to a gas station. I don't like going to the gas station down here. I don't like Exxon fuel. Bike doesn't like it. But if there was enough time, I'd take you guys down to another mansion, which is down the road from here. It's right on the water too. It's really beautiful. It was built in the 1700s. It's all brick. It's got a nice boat landing down there, so there's probably a lot of people putting boats in the water down there today. Or people bringing their boats out of the water from the piers in the area because of the tropical storm coming tomorrow. I think it's Tropical Storm Claudette. I think that's the one that's coming. There is the birthplace of Dr. Walter Reed, right there, that little house right there. He came up with the malaria vaccination. Come on, there we go. Pull up on it to shift, and I'm using the front shifter, so I'm using the front part of my boot, which doesn't catch it very well, just to save wear and tear on my hip joint. Now sometimes it doesn't catch it, so sometimes I don't get the gear. Alright everybody, well thanks for coming and hanging out with me on this ride. We will catch you guys next time. I might film a little bit on the way home. Let's see what time it is we leave. If we don't film on the way home, it's because I forgot my my clear visor. I may or may not be able to film because I got my tinted one today, so for the ride home. But if you like the content, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Come back for more content and check us out. We're doing hopefully doing weekly uploads, if not bi-weekly. But you guys have a great one. Thanks for coming by, and I will catch you guys later.